You are listening to the Hello Sport Podcast. Always good to be around goers.
Old saying. Go.
Surround yourself with goers. It is an old saying. Are we going right now? Well, there you go. What a way to start. Surround yourself with goers and you too shall go. An old Hello Sports.
It's an old Hello
proverb.
Sport adage. It's a proverb. Old as time itself.
Dribbler's proverb.
Dribbler's proverbs is a fucking...
That's something we could
That's
do.
something.
We could do something with dribbler proverbs. You leave that as just fucking... You leave that on the P's and D's page, and I'm sure that they will provide all proverbs.
Send in your proverbs.
Send in your dribblers proverbs.
That's ours.
Surround
Just kick things
yourself
off.
with goers, and you too shall go. Oh, fuck. Welcome back to the potty, punters and dribblers. Thursday morning, the day after Origin 1 2022. New South Wales lost. Look, we know Thursday pod's usually a bit more about like fucking mould and fungi and trees and, you know, fucking Dave's communist beliefs. But, I mean, it's hard to gloss over or to just completely ignore what was a boil over.
Mate, we're not here to gloss over anything. I'm not here to gloss. No point in glossing.
Waste of time.
Waste of time. Waste of goddamn time. Last night was disappointing. It's as simple as that. Didn't go the way we wanted it to. And it felt... there was a feeling in the air last night. It felt a bit like dark years.
Yeah, like I think it was, I mean, when Jackie Boy Whiten went over, I was fucking up and about. It was a great game, first and foremost. Let's just tip the cap to Origin as an entity, as a being. It was a great fucking game. But Queensland, ooh, you got a bit of an ice long black there, buddy.
Ice latte.
Ice latte.
Yeah. I'll go ice lattes every now and then.
So there's like milk in it and shit?
Yep.
Oh, that's bold as fuck.
I love
dude.
them.
Wow. Maybe we're not talking Origin today. Ice lattes, dude.
Ice lattes, punters and dribblers. If you just need a bit of like...
Doesn't it make the milk kind of watery?
No. No.
Interesting.
It tastes the same except there's ice in there. Because, you know, like sometimes the warmth, you're like, I'm not about it, dude. I need coolness.
That's ice long black, dude. That's my... But I'm shocked that you went for it today. You mustn't feel great.
I feel okay. I feel okay. Look, I had a couple last night in celebration of Origin as an entity. I was planning on tipping the cap to the Blues after a fucking famous Game 1 victory. That's not what happened.
No.
So I come in here today, Tom, with my tail between my legs, drinking ice lattes.
Yeah, okay.
That's the long and the short of it.
And in the context of the weekend we just had, it's absolutely bonkers that you fucking... Like, I drove home and I went to bed at a reasonable hour. I didn't even watch the post-game. Now, would I have watched the post-game had we won? Maybe. I don't know. But there was just no way that I could. Game started well. Ultimately, if I had to just like sum it up in a sentence, Queensland played good, New South Wales played shit. When it comes,
if you want to sum it up,
yeah,
that's exactly what happened.
That's what it was.
We were disjointed for a large portion of that game.
Our attack was fucking disgusting.
It was awful, dude.
It was disgusting. I also wanted to throw in not why we lost, but Ashley Klein cannot referee. He cannot referee. He fucked both sides in the arse. And it was like, well,
is he the game's best if he's doing
That's
Origin?
what I mean, dude. He's not the game's best. And Queenslanders alike should be like, fuck that guy as a referee. Don't have him referee. There was a forward pass to Val, like we called a forward pass to Val Holmes, quick hands. It looked pretty fucking fine to me, dude. And then the one where Tutu to Tedesco on halftime, I was like, what the fuck is going on?
There wasn't much in that, but I feel like it might have been.
I just think that motherfucker injects himself into the game far too often for Origin. Now, not too many penalties, and it was a good game. I just can't get my head around Ashley Klein.
Yeah, but he would have been sacked if he put the whistle out. You know what I mean? You got to just put the whistle away.
That's what I'm saying.
I want a 3-2, 2-1 penalty count.
Yeah.
and that's it. And fucking move on.
Now-
Forward passes, unless they're blatant as shit, leave them alone.
Let
In
it
fact,
go.
leave everything alone. A couple of shepherds, just get on with it.
Exactly. Just let everything just go.
Just let everything go. Just let everything go. Like that second try that we scored in the second half.
Now listen, I mean, if he'd let everything go, we would have won.
If Bill Harrigan was refereeing, Tom, we
Yeah,
win.
we win
Because he was the master at letting things go, letting the football speak for itself, letting the Steedens sing, as it were. Ashley Klein does not like singing Steedens.
Dude, Ashley Klein ripped the voice box out of the Steeden.
That's what he does. He mutilates the voice boxes of Steedens the country over.
Yep.
Nay, the world, Tom.
Yep.
And I'm sick to fucking death of it. Let the Steedens sing. It's its moment. There's 80,000 fans there, all to see the Steedens sing, right? It's warmed itself up. It's ready to fucking go a cappella.
Well, it's done its vocal exercises. Me, ma, 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 ma.
And goes out there ready to put on the performance of its life. And Ashley Klein rips the voice box out of it.
Yep. Again, not Ashley Klein's fault.
No, I'm just saying that
He ruined, an opportunity for the big stage for this Steeden.
would you rip Bocelli's voice box out before he's about to sing it at the fucking...
Basically just cut out the throat of Andrea Bocelli.
Would you do that?
Well, that's essentially what Ashley Klein just did and does every single week.
But why aren't we more outraged, punters and dribblers? Why aren't we more outraged? The Italians would be fucking beside themselves.
If you were to fucking knife Andrea Bocelli in the throat and cut out his voice box.
And yet here we are talking about the people's sport, the game of the people, Rugby League, and the Steeden, which is basically the game itself.
The Bocelli of Australia.
It's Bocelli of Australia having its fucking voice box ripped out and no one's saying a goddamn thing.
Nah, I bet you don't see one lick of it in the papers. But you'll see it here. I can guarantee you that. Now, as I said, Queensland good, New South Wales shit. When it comes to like our Manly, we'll always try to find the ultimate positives in a Manly performance. When it comes to state versus state, mate versus mate, New South Wales versus Queensland, you just I feel more inclined to just call it as I see it.
Yep.
And the players that needed to stand up for us did not do a goddamn thing.
The difference is, Tom, between Origin and club footy is that, there's always another week, essentially, until there isn't. But you know what I mean? Whereas Origin, there's 3 games. You've got to win 2 of them. And when you roll out subpar performances, it fucking pisses us off.
Yeah.
Because you've let down the state. Now, unfortunately, that's what happened last night. It was not a polished New South Wales performance. Not polished at all. Our attack was as disjointed as I've seen
As
in a
it's
long
ever
time.
looked. Now, I think that Teddy was, from our big boys, Teddy played well. Teddy did.
Yeah, but
Teddy,
he always does.
But Teddy just looks like he's like, am I okay? It seems like Teddy just realised, like, oh, fuck, I'm going to have to just do this myself. Because my halves, no disrespect, did fucking nothing. Jerome Luai did more. Nath.
Damien Cook was disappointing.
Damien Cook disappointed, but it's still better. I think Tedesco and Damien were the 2 best of our spine. Nath didn't get a good kick in all game.
Well,
Nath, I was coming in here thinking, Nath, can you stop scrolling, Dave? Just go so I can see who the fuck played. Nath meant to come in and kick the lights out, pound Cobbo into the core of the earth. Daniel Tupou got 1 look at a high ball.
bro,
And he caught it.
I was about to say something like, you drop out of a car because we want to go aerial, and you don't go aerial.
Tupou, and again,
What was the fucking point?
what was the point?
What was the point?
Adokar seems to provide more than Tupou, arguably. Tupou had some good runs. I'm not here to shit on Tupou. He was all right. Like, he was all right.
I'm not shitting on Tubo.
But if you bring him in for Adokar so we can pound people into the earth with bombs, knuckleballs, Nathan Knuckles, he fucking didn't put any on. I know he was pressured, but, like, you expect to get kick pressure, right?
Well, at the top end, you expect to get it. Of course you do. We didn't impose ourselves in the middle either. You know what I mean? Like, we weren't fucking rolling and just getting momentum and quick footy. None of that shit. it was slow in the ruck, and then when we got it out, we didn't do anything with it. We went lateral, and it was all disjointed, and who's going where, and I'm going here, and
Back here, there was one point towards the end where it was like Damien Cook had the ball, he went one way, then was like, oh shit,
Yeah,
this
and
fifth
then went
tackle
back
turned
the other way.
Then Luai got
On
it,
the
and then
fifth
Luai's
tackle.
like, holy shit, where's Cleary? Then he just like, it's like,
Mate, who the fuck is out there giving the fucking calls,
Yeah.
bro? That should be ironclad. A
Yeah.
fifth tackle in Origin? You want to know where the fucking thing's going? Oh, shit. Did I go the wrong way? Back the other way. Luai, what's Luai?
Oh, wait, where am I going? Where's Nathan? Quick. Oh, fuck, there he is, way fucking over there. Let me throw the ball over there. And then now Nathan's like, all right, I'll just boot it.
Now, you might be like, oh, mate, you don't understand. It's fucking hard to hear, all that shit. I don't care, bro. Sign language if you need to.
If you got a sign, if we could get Braille out there, surely you could have someone, a coach, a sign language coach on the sideline signing.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, it wouldn't be that hard to learn a couple of signs.
Nah.
It wouldn't be that hard.
It wouldn't be that hard.
Nah, it'd be a piece of piss. You'd learn them in an afternoon. Not a big deal.
Nah.
So don't give me that crowd.
Give
was too
everyone a
loud
Ritalin
shit.
each so they can concentrate,
100%.
focus.
Shelve the boys with Ritalins.
Yeah, you
right?
doof a Ritalin each. You get the club physios just to doof all the boys before they get in there with a Ritalin or whatever, by whatever milligram that they decide they need.
Mate, if it means I got to get down there into the sheds before the game and start Melvin Ritalin, I'll do it.
I'll doof every one of them.
I don't
a
give a
Ritalin
fuck.
Pre this sign language session.
I'll blow it in. I'll finger it in. I don't care. Whatever.
Look, I
needs
think
to happen.
preferably, I think for speed, I think you're going to want to blow it in. But I understand that maybe a finger's more like.
Well, you put the straws in and I'll blow.
I guess like what's worse? Probably still. I mean, no good outcome for us, but we do what we can for the state.
We do what we must.
Yeah, we do what we must.
We do what we must for the state. That solves that problem. You go out there, you start signing, and then I don't expect any more mistakes. I expect perfection.
Yep.
Because, Tom, we are now faced with the reality, me old mate, of having to go to Perth, get that W, which I think we will, but then we've got to go to Queensland, to Suncorp, to the backyard of the enemy, and try and get another big W. And unlike 2005, we don't have Joey Johns.
No.
So I get a little bit more nervous about that sort of situation. This fucking Billy Slater magic dust bullshit starting to
piss me off.
Starting to fucking really fuck me off. I
Yeah.
thought we were done with that prick.
Yeah.
And now he comes back and starts to haunt me all over again.
Yeah, I thought he was
And
a
he's
player.
fucking smug up there,
Yeah.
smiling and laughing and enjoying himself.
Yeah.
Like, we know you're good, mate.
I don't
A bit of humility wouldn't hurt.
You just shut up, Billy. You fucking stop being so grey and gracious and fucking smiley.
Seriously, dude, stop being so grey and gracious. It's annoying.
It's annoying, dude.
And
Don't
looking so
pretend like.
hot.
I beg your pardon, David.
And he's looking so hot as well. He's looking about 10 years younger than when he was playing.
He is looking attractive. I'm going to agree with you there, Dave. I don't want to. I'm also not going to accept any Queensland rhetoric from you because I've never stepped foot there. I don't know whether Freddie's selection decisions paid off.
Can I ask you this, Tom? May I ask you this?
Mm-hmm.
Did Freddie get too fruity?
I think Freddie might have got too fruity. Freddie might have spent too long with his shoes off.
I think he needs to put his shoes back on.
Like at some point,
It's cold, dude.
At
It's
some
winter.
point, there is a practicality to shoes that you can.
Why'd
be
we
as-
invent them?
Yeah, you know
If
what I
they
mean.
weren't practical, we'd still be barefoot.
Yeah, especially in winter, dude. Like it's cool to every now and then get your feet in the grass, but it's fucking cold. And I'm wondering
Dude,
whether
your feet go numb.
I'm wondering whether he's no longer able to absorb the messages from the earth that he once was
his
because
feet are numb?
his feet are fucking frozen. He can't feel it.
And they're calloused and fucking
Yes,
bruised
dude.
and butchered.
They might even frostbite. It might be black. Like it might be.
It's
About to
cold,
drop
dude.
off.
I don't think anyone saw this Arctic change that has swept through the nation.
Yeah,
At least
it's-
the East Coast.
It's unapologetically winter.
It's cold as fuck, and it's clearly caught Freddie by surprise.
Like
'cause he's-
why? Like if you what now, on reflection, in hindsight, what's the point in having Stephen Crichton on the bench? Now you could say, well, Stags got injured and you went someone there, but you're like, yeah, but it happened to Queensland. They just put Capewell out there, and I'm not against Crichton. Jackie Boy White and killed it. Like Jackie Boy's a selection. I just feel like that to me felt like he was just sitting there like a shag on a sheep's asshole for most of the game, Stephen Crichton, until Staggs went off. Now it's unfortunate Staggs got injured because you and I had him in multiple same game multis. And then, I mean, Ryan Madison didn't seem like he had much impact when he came on.
I didn't really see a whole lot of Ryan Madison.
I didn't see a lot of Ryan Madison.
I got to be honest with you, I didn't see a whole lot of Ryan Madison.
Cam Murray started from the bench for Liam Martin. Now I get it; it's sort of a Penrith connection. Liam was all right. He put on some big shots. I'm not anti-Liam, to be honest.
No, I'm not anti-Liam.
Tarek didn't have his greatest state of origin match. I think Daly stood him up for a try, which was the reverse of what I'd predicted.
It was actually the inverse, right?
Mm.
He just bang back off on the inside. See you later.
Mm.
Tarek gets found out. Clearly we've got to go back to the drawing board because what happened last night was not good.
It was not good. It was a great game, but like if New South Wales had won it, like because we were getting there on the death, it would have felt like we'd stolen it as opposed to being like, fuck, we were on and it was a great game and we just like...
Oh, no, we would have, if we scored at the end, it would have been a draw anyway. Do they play extra time now?
Mm-hmm.
They do.
In every game?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I believe so. Do your own research, but...
Do your own research, punters and dribblers. I just question what the fuck they've been doing for 10 days.
What have they been doing?
Because there was no polish on that performance.
No.
They haven't been polishing the fucking performance up.
Mm-mm.
They haven't got the boot polish out, giving the boys a shine.
Nah, seemed like a lot of just sort of like press junkets.
Too many press junkets, not enough dribble, not enough yarn, not enough fucking focusing on your role would be what I have to say.
Yeah.
Now, do I know what I'm talking about? No, I don't.
No.
But
Do we have any idea? No, we don't.
We don't have any idea whatsoever.
Have we got anyone inside camp? Not a single person.
Not a person. But all I can say to you, punters and dribblers, is I play it how I see it. And what I saw last night wasn't up to scratch. It wasn't up to scratch.
It wasn't up to code.
It wasn't up to code. We were beaten fairly and squarely. In fact, it should have been more. The lead should have been bigger, you could argue.
Well, Ben Hunt, now listen, I'm not a Queenslander, so I don't care that it happened. But I am a Manly Seagulls fan. And today, being post-Origin, I'm back to being on my NRL clock. And Ben Hunt, who, when the way that, you know what I liked about Queensland, sadly? Like start Ben Hunt, I believe. They started Ben Hunt.
They did.
And it's just like class, old head, fucking knows what he's doing, you know, providing sort of like nice finishes and just like good decisions. Then they bring Harry Grant on, who's like this fast, erratic, ball of energy fucking psychopath who's just got the game flying.
And just runs the fucking footy.
Runs the footy, but then in the back end of the game, then they took Harry off and they brought Ben back on again, and Ben's putting just these long, deep kicks into our half, and you're like, fuck me, dude. This is how you do it. But he did fuck up when he makes a break and Daly is screaming down the inside, unmarked, looking for his second meat pie, deservedly so, greatest halfback in the nation. And Ben almost looks at him and goes intentionally the other way, which I know he didn't. He seems like he's a good guy. Like he wouldn't fuck his state like that. But I'm going, I'm saying give it to Daly. Give it to Daly. And then you saw in the post-match, they're all walking around.
Skipper.
He came up and apologised to him. Daly looked like he was dirty.
Well, because of course he is. An Origin double goes beckoning.
Yeah, they don't happen often.
You don't look at your skip and fucking hold on to the footy. You don't do
and
that.
then go the other way to fuck, like,
You don't do that.
you just, I mean, that's
You don't do
disgraceful.
Ben Hunt was he was good, though.
He was good, dude.
He came on,
Queensland.
first 25 minutes, he worked himself into a fucking state. When he went off, he was fucked after 25 minutes. Harry Grant comes on and goes, give me the footy, I'm just going to start darting.
Yeah.
Damien Cook had 0 run meters in the first half. 0.
Really?
Yep. 0.
See, he seemed to improve then in the second half from my memory. You tell me he didn't run the ball once in the first
Not
half.
in the first half, no.
Christ, here we go. We got some stats here, do we? Or are they none there? Just find them for us, David.
Yeah,
Just tell
Cook
us.
finished with 89 run meters in total.
Well, that's better than none. It's a good second half at least.
Harry finished with 70 run meters, interestingly.
Interesting. Where he just played quicker. He just did.
Yeah. Dude,
But
Harry Grant out of dummy half, just his ability to like take 2 steps, give a ball, already he's taken the markers out of play.
Yeah.
Like that gave Ponga so much room and pretty much set up like 2 tries.
That cutout ball he threw was pretty good.
that cutout ball was hot.
Ponga, when he's got good players around him, is so good.
Well, like, I mean,
Forget
it's,
that.
it's a testament to Ponga just being like, you poor son of a bitch having to play at Newcastle every week.
Yeah.
Like, when you get given the opportunity just to be awesome, you are. And I tell you what, he was safe as fuck under the high ball, Ponga. Like, he was taking some catches in some like bad positions where he had people just all around him and he was just flying high above. Like,
Mate, it's funny how people are like, oh, gee, like, I don't know about picking Ponga. I'm like, I haven't watched a heap of Newcastle games, but the ones I have, he's been clearly their best player.
Life's too short to watch Newcastle games, bro.
Clearly their best player. And I'm like, mate, he's in a shit side.
That kick that Selwyn Throbbo put in, like Queensland was
I thought he dropped it.
Queensland just looked like they were doing nothing. Or like, it didn't look like there was an obvious way they were going to score a try. We were defending well. They were in our end, but it was still pretty like solid defense. Then it was a shit pass from someone. Ball hits the ground, bounces up perfectly for the Throbmeister, who then just like puts on the gas and then puts a kick in. I'm like, holy shit. Okay, we're going to be behind at halftime.
It was an arsey little grubber. I actually thought he dropped it on the live. On the live. Obviously he didn't.
And I'm pretty sure that set was off the penalty for obstruction on Paulo's try.
No. We scored after you. We scored after.
Nah,
you
that
scored.
was.
No, but it was a New South Wales disallowed try. I'm pretty sure, and then Queensland went.
Nah,
up
you guys scored, and then we came back and scored with Paulo, and that was disallowed. It could have been,
but that was towards the end of the half.
Yeah, it could have been the Tupou one where Tupou threw the pass to Tedesco, and they called it forward.
I feel like that was later, but I definitely think it was from like a disallowed try at the start.
The reason I think that is incorrect is because once Paulo's scored, got disallowed, I was like, there you go. Like, they scored and we're back. Like, we're back on them. Fuck you guys. The podcast, as always, brought to you by our dear friends at pilot.com.au, the online men's health portal.
Yeah, it's a portal.
It's a portal.
Bruh, it's a portal.
It's a portal to health. You know what I mean?
So like you hop into the portal and then, whoa.
Oh shit, I'm now
healthy.
I'm now healthy.
I'm healthy again.
Now, we must encourage the beauty of Pilot Punter Dribblers. We say it every week, and fucking you listen every week. You lap it up. You got to make smart decisions here. You are going to need help you're going to need it at some point, right? And we're here for you when you need it. They're here for you when you need it.
Listen, if you find that you are itching and scratching, or your sack's looking a bit weird, or
you want to help losing weight,
and you want to help losing weight, help with sleep, or you want your willy to work, hop into the portal, dude.
Hop into the portal.
And you're going to get transported to a doc online.
Digitally.
Who's going to be like, okay, let me just prescribe you some medications. So you're going to get discreetly sent to your door, and you're going to come out of the portal.
Yeah.
Healthy.
You're gonna leave this portal better than you came in.
That's right. Pilot.com.au/hello sport. Promo code is dribblers. First doctor's consult for free. You know the drill. You know the drill. You know the drill. You know the drill.
Free doctor's consult in the portal.
In the portal, dude. There's doctors in there. There's health in there. There's medication in there. There's freeness in there. There's wellness in there.
In the portal.
In
Punters
the
and
portal.
dribblers.
Yeah, we're not bullshitting either.
We aren't lying to you guys.
in the
This is in the portal.
There's a portal out there.
Yeah, dude. This thing's real.
There's a portal out there with your fucking name on it, bruh. Hop in the portal.
Pilot.com.au/hello sport. Promo code dribblers. Now, I tell you and again, pains me, but we're humble in victory and defeat. Always have been, always will be. Val Holmes, dude. Valentine Valley Holmes. Just, what an Origin footballer.
Mate.
What an Origin footballer.
Kid can play, Tom.
Kid can play.
Kid can play. Kid can play footy. Simple as that. Kid can play footy. A lot of their fucking players can play footy.
Yeah, a lot of their whole side basically.
Cameron
can play
Munster
footy.
can play footy, dude.
Cameron Munster can
He
play,
can play footy.
but he's like, as Joey was basically beating his dick in the commentary box, justifiably so, to everything Cam Munster was doing. But you're like, he's so unorthodox. He's like an artist. He's a rugby league artist. I wouldn't be surprised if he was like cutting his ear off at halftime like a Van Gogh, you know?
Yeah, he's a slippery.
Yeah.
He's slippery.
Is he a rugby league
when
surrealist?
he like dances through our whole fucking side and takes off, I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Is he a surrealist, Eddie? Is he a Salvador Dali of rugby league?
I think so. A surrealist.
You know what I mean? He's just stripping balls out of nowhere. He's fucking like, he's not like just doing some like really conventional sidestep, bang through the line. It's like this weird jinking, running backwards a bit, but then forwards a bit, and then sides for a bit. Palm yard, da-da-da. Do I look strong, but I'm not that strong? I don't look strong, but I am
Is
strong.
Dali the melting clock guy?
Exactly, mate.
Your guy.
Exactly, dude. Persistence of memory. He's a surrealist rugby league footballer. Now, you know, is that a bit highbrow for some of our audience that I'm getting into some surrealist art rhetoric?
I wouldn't think so.
I
Tom.
wouldn't think so at all.
I wouldn't think so.
I wouldn't think so at all.
Our audience, you could argue, is extremely highbrow.
Exactly. If our audience doesn't know about surrealist art, then
I'm not here.
Then it's time to pack it up.
And
This
I'm
is
not
all
here.
for nothing.
He's got the like I'm an artist sort of haircut as well.
I've got
going on.
blonde hair, you know.
Yeah.
I'm also like, you know, I'm a bit troubled in terms of I just like to fucking pound
Well, you know
it
the
off the earth.
peroxide's the mark of the surrealist, don't you?
I've always heard that.
Yeah, well,
But,
it's
you
a
know,
fact.
away from the place, like the only place that like the world makes sense is when they're doing their art. And even us, but to us it doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah.
And then away from their art, you know, pounded too much piss, bit of a scallywag, running amok.
Yeah.
But where it makes sense, out on that footy field, stripping balls at weird pits.
That's when it all. That's his normalcy.
Yeah.
Normalcy.
Normality.
Normality.
Both.
Normalcy's cool.
That's where he feels normal.
yes. Well said.
He's fucking controlling the game of footy, which he does so fucking well.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Do you think potentially that you're, and I'm not, this isn't a statement, I'm not blaming you for anything here. Just know that. But do you think potentially,
I have a suspicion.
potentially,
I have a suspicion.
Yeah.
This is going.
that your pre-game sort of denigration or disrespect of Ruben Cotter
Yeah.
might have come back to bite you on the arse a little bit? Like,
No,
or maybe were you is Ruben? I know Ruben's a fan. Ruben's a friend of the show. Do you think that he's heard that and gone, well, fuck these guys?
No, I think it was more that I had a sneaking suspicion that Ruben was going to be a fucking handful, and I had to do my part.
Okay.
I had to do all I could, which I did.
Yeah.
I'm a no stone left unturned sort of operator, and if I've got to get up there in front of the fucking punter and the dribbler and pay out Ruben Cotter,
In the hopes of like getting into his
try
head.
and fucking chip him down a couple of fucking spots, then I will. Because guess who the only person I read about this week, Tom, in fucking every paper, out of every cunt's mouth, was what a role Ruben Cotter's going to play. He's a classic Queensland back row. He's a classic Queensland back row. You won't fucking notice him on the field, but he'll go in there and he'll do a job, and he'll make 80 tackles and he won't miss one, and he'll just set the tone. All the greats have been saying it. So I have to get up there, Tom.
Yeah.
And I have to chip the bloke.
Yeah.
I tried. It didn't work, clearly, but at least I had a crack.
Fair. Now, can you get his stats up, Eddie? Dior? I know he played 80 fucking
80
brave
long, hard minutes.
rugby league minutes. Did not stop, dude. That motherfucker did not stop.
No.
So he had, do you want me to read them out?
Yeah.
So he had 14 runs for 134 metres.
Fucking hell.
60 of them post-contact metres. What else we got? 14 hit-ups. Average play the ball speed of 3 seconds.
Tackles.
Tackles would be nice.
We're getting there.
Surely, I mean, why do they not have the fucking important stats first?
Yeah, tackles, 51 tackles. 90% efficiency. Only 5 missed.
Missed 5.
Yeah, but the dude's just going at breakneck speed. Like, everything he did was just quick and tough and strong. And you just look at him after the game, just walking around. And I was like, this kid is a fucking footballer. He's big, jacked to the teeth. Even his teeth have muscles, Eddie. That's how you know someone's jacked to the teeth. If your fucking canine molars have six packs,
Yeah.
and you're just like, this guy is purpose built to play rugby league football. And you know what? I like him. I can't help it. We tried to chip him. Sign of the greats is that, you know what? They can't be chipped.
That's a sign of the greats. It's hard to get under the great skin with a chip. But look, fuck it.
You got to have a crack.
I had a crack. And I'm not going to... If I had my time over, I'd do it again.
You would.
And I'll probably do it in game 2.
No, you will. And so will I.
Got to do my part.
Paddy Carrigan could play.
Yeah.
Paddy Carrigan can play rugby league.
He can play rugby league, Tom.
I don't want to chip a bloke after his first debut Origin playing well, but he does sound like a 15-year-old playing, like as in his voice. Now, he did cop one in the throat, but 15-year-olds don't sound like Darren Lockyer, so he's got a bit of like... But if you just listen to his interview after the game, I was like, if I had my eyes closed, I'd be saying, Danica Mason's talking to a 15-year-old.
Actually, I heard that. He actually sounds a bit like Matty the Waterboy. When he first started talking, I was like, oh.
Yeah, he sounds like a kid.
Yeah.
Not that that's no drive-by at Matty the Waterboy. That was Dave saying that. I'm just saying he sounds like a child. He doesn't sound like a man who's probably like 110 kilos and can play rugby league football.
His voice doesn't match his body.
No, it doesn't. But Dave, people say that about you, dude.
Yeah, that's okay. I
People do say that
I
about
probably
you.
do sound like a kid.
Well, I'm not saying they say you sound like a kid. You got a deep voice. I think they said that you don't look like how they expected you to look like based on your voice. Once we gave you the spotlight and got the camera on you.
Right. So I'm almost the opposite of Carrigan.
Well, he doesn't sound like what I'd think either. So
Yeah.
So you're the same.
Okay.
You both don't look like...
So we're both made for Origin.
You both don't look like your voice.
yeah, you both don't look like your voice, exactly.
Both Origin greats as well.
Well, no, we're definitely not saying that.
How the tables have turned in a year. I'm just looking at him sitting in that glory hole, and I think back to a year ago when we put 50 points on Queensland and they were pathetic in the greatest Origin route in the history of the game. No, we haven't forgotten. And Dave put his head through that Fatty Vorton glory hole and got licked by dribblers. How many? It was like 20, 30 dribblers.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60 dribblers.
And you caught him in the bathroom washing his face.
Yeah.
And that'll be with me forever.
Yeah, and I mean, his face needed to be scrubbed though. Like that was an important. It was important he did that, but it was funny. I was like, you should clean your face, dude. We're in the middle of a fucking 1 in 100-year global pandemic.
Well, we got locked down a week later.
Yeah.
So like we were
playing with fire.
I'll tell you,
there.
you want to fucking talk about living dangerously.
Yeah.
That's the definition right there.
Yeah, you're letting Dave get his face licked. Well, you know what? Dave.
We didn't let him.
He was a
He
willing
wanted to do
participant.
it.
Yeah, although his arms were technically pinned by the hole.
Look, we sort of did make him do it, but you know.
Did Papali? How did he play? Like for me, and if I'm just doing vibe test, barely recognised him during the game.
Lindsay Collins was good.
Lindsay Collins was good. He's a big, thick, skinhead-looking motherfucker. He's like a Mark O'Mealy, David
Yeah,
Clemmer,
got a bit of mark in him. Yep.
You know, scary, intense. 35 run meters?
Yeah, that was
Not very good from Josh.
Papali. Lindsay 133 run meters.
Wow. Yeah, I think vibe tells me
Papali came off after like 15 minutes
Yeah.
and then didn't come back on until like the last 5.
Yeah, there you go.
Is Papali'i, sorry, is he getting a bit
long in
long
the
in the
tooth?
tooth?
Yes, I'd say so.
He's
the older boy. He'd be in his late 20s, 30s.
He's averaging almost 5 seconds per play the ball.
He's a big, thick fatty.
He'd
though.
have to be in his fucking 30s, bro.
Can you just
Surely.
Surely he's in his 30s.
Surely.
And he's been a great servant to the game. And listen, I mean, you pick him because whereas I feel like Freddie would have dropped him.
He's just turned 30.
There you go.
So he's not that old. He's not as old as I thought. I had like 30 fucking 5 in my
Oh,
head.
Eddie, he's not 35. Come on now. He's still a pup compared to you and I.
No, we're pretty same. Pretty similar.
Pretty
Pup
same
compared
age.
to you.
Well, no, because you're fucking, 38?
How old are you tomorrow?
33.
Old as Methuselah.
Yeah, not old and.
33, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically, like, pretty fucking close to 40.
Well, certainly a year closer.
No, but, like, pretty close.
The problem with 33 is that next year I'm 34. And
And
once
so
you're
you're basically
34, you're
35.
basically 35. And if you're 35, which I basically am next year, you're 40.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm running out of time.
Not much time left.
No.
Time is of the essence.
Oh, it's of the essence, baby.
Not sure what that means.
Well, I guess it means like the essence. It's like time is now. Like you've got to make the most of your time.
Every time I hear essence, it reminds me of vanilla essence.
Yeah.
Which we used to put in milk to make
Yes.
it vanilla milk.
Really?
True story.
Well, I'm not. I mean, it doesn't sound like a story that is far fetched. So you don't need to sort of follow that up with true story.
Because you said really, and I'm like, yeah, true story.
No, I was saying really isn't like it reminds you of vanilla essence because I agree with you.
Did you used to put vanilla essence in milk?
No, but we did. We used to make milkshakes. I mean, you make milkshakes, you put vanilla essence in. So you put like milk, vanilla ice cream. Who dat? Sorry.
We get a bit of that.
We get a bit of that. People just coming in the front door. We haven't got a sign on there yet, so people don't know what it is. They just walk in. Vanilla milk. Sorry, just milk. Vanilla ice cream. Vanilla essence. Blend it. Milkshake.
We used to have like a milkshake. Those
Yeah,
things,
yeah, yeah.
And you'd sort of clip it up, and it'd sit
Yeah.
there. That thing got worked into the fucking ground, dude.
Hardest worker in the
Nothing
room.
worked harder than my milkshake blender thing.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. What do they call milkshake maker? Frother?
Yeah.
that thing.
Fuck, it pounded away that
Yeah,
cunt.
yeah, yeah. Why did you need something so specific when blenders were a thing? You know, like why did you need
Because
that?
you could just clip it in and just hands free.
Right, that's what a blender is.
I think it's maybe it's better for kids. I don't know. It was just
or do you think it's
easier.
just a way to fucking
It was
let's
easier just-
sell another kitchen appliance? It's a very specific kitchen appliance, you know what I mean? Just for milkshakes.
You've got to be a milkshake house.
Yeah.
Like you've got to be on a daily milkshake sort of operator.
Well, that's a lot, dude. The daily milkshake's too much for me personally. Like, you don't need
when you're a kid.
Yeah, but you don't. Yeah, but like part of like having kids is like I'm not going to give fucking Evie a milkshake every day.
Yeah, but she's one, dude.
Yeah, but I'm saying
talking about when,
generally.
like, you're fucking 14 to 100% milkshake every hour, bro. Milo.
Milo, I guess it's the same sort of shit, isn't it? Shout out to Milo.
Mate, we used to eat like when we were younger, no one cared about that shit. Dunkaroos.
My mum still did.
roll-ups.
My mum used to try and shortball us carob instead of chocolate, and we were like, "Hey, mum, you ever do that again? I'm calling docs. You try and fucking sneak carob into my life ever again, and I'm calling docs. Carob is fucking disgusting."
I'd never heard of carob until you told me that story.
Yeah. Now, if you'd ask me what we give Evie, carob, but that's not my call. We do give her chocolate as well, but there's some sort of carob things. It's like I got no control over it. I get tiny
so
teddies.
carob's infiltrated your house too.
Well, fucking Nana and Steph don't mind getting to these like chocky bears, they're called, but I know they're not chocky bears because it's carob. But carob bears doesn't have the same ring to it, and so you got to call them a chocky bear. I refuse to give her the chocky bears because they're lame as fuck. So I'm a tiny teddies guy.
what the fuck is carob?
I don't know, dude. I don't know, but it's not fun and it doesn't taste good. So when it's trying to sell chocolate, that's when I start to get pissed off.
When Evie realizes that she's been getting force-fed carob, she's not going to be happy.
Well, she still knows there's a difference because she does.
But when it's like discussed in the playground, you know, they're all sitting around and they're talking about how much they love chocolate.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, have you ever had carob?"
Yeah, well, now she's ostracized. And you know
Now
what it
she's
is?
ostracised.
It's history repeating itself because that's what happened to Dad. And
Well,
Dad swears he'll never do it, and then I allow it to happen under my fucking very nose.
I feel like we've spoken about this before.
We
once or
definitely
twice,
have.
But I mean, I can explain. It's basically like a plant from the Mediterranean, Middle East. It's a tree. It comes in little pods. It's meant to be a bit less bitter than chocolate, or like I guess that would be
Cacao.
less bitter than pure chocolate, like cocoa or whatever. But it does say here, and I feel like I've read this out before. The evolution of carob in the United States, apparently it failed to become a popular food because, in quotes, it traumatized a generation in the 70s. Children whose parents were members of the natural food movement, they wanted to give them carob instead of chocolate, and these kids wanted chocolate, and they were traumatized.
Yeah, dude. Yep. That's it. That's what I'm,
Traumatized a generation. Wow.
and now I'm repeating the sins. and I'm ashamed.
So where to here for the nation? The state,
The
rather,
state.
Tom.
I mean,
Where do we
listen,
go?
Our bench didn't do that much. Our halves, you can't change the halves, right? Like I don't think it's something you like. Nathan, clearly the best half in the state. Jerome, clearly the best 6 in the state. They just didn't play well. And Nathan needs to work out what the fuck he's doing. If you're the best kicker in the comp, then you better kick your cock off. You better absolutely nail it. He didn't kick well. If you're the best half in the comp, and during the NRL, he is. And everyone's like, well, fucking like, good luck Daly holding on to your Australian jersey, which, you know, like if you see Nathan play during the week, I can see how you say that. But then when it comes to the big games, the Origin games, these rep games, save for the grand final, which he did dominate, he doesn't seem to rise to the occasion as well in these big games. And he needs to work out what the fuck that is and sort it out quick sticks. Quick sticks. He's had I think he's had a man of the match in Origin, and credit to him. But he needs to do more. He needs to do more. If the attack is disjointed, that's a Nathan Cleary problem.
Yeah.
That's a Jerome Luai problem.
It's a halves problem.
Yeah.
I just see so much more out of Cameron Munster, for example,
He's a fucking savant.
than I ever see out of our halves.
Yes.
In Origin.
Yes.
Am I?
But also Daly. Daly did more than...
Yeah, he did a lot.
Daly fucking played well yesterday.
He often does play well in that Queensland
Yeah.
jersey. I trust in Freddie. I must trust.
Trust you must.
I must trust. You know what I'd be doing, Tom? I'd be bringing Gerbo back in, dude.
Bring back Jake.
I'd be bringing him back in because he sets the fucking tone and he lets all the boys know what the tone is.
I just think that we need a bit more oomph in our forwards. We didn't have much oomph going on. There was very little oomph. You had Payne, oomph. Paulo he has oomph in him, but at times he was trying to he was looking to fucking play the ball. I'm like, hey, Junior, I need oomph.
Nice.
Yeah.
Classy.
Yeah. Hope those.
Yeah, we need more oomph. We need more fucking bus. It just, bit more cunt, bit more mongrel, bit more up and at it, you know? Got to change. Things need to change. Not a lot of changes needed. Wasn't happy. Didn't go well.
Like, I don't think it's... I can see Freddie just going the exact same fucking team for game 2, and I just hope he doesn't. I think Tarek needs to go.
No,
disrespect.
Latrell will be back.
If Trell's back,
He's back.
then I think you'd probably... Stags and Crichton will go, and it'll be Trell and it'll be Jackie Boy. I think you could reasonably let Tariq go. Tariq was a pick and stick, and I think now it's a unstick Tariq.
Yeah. As in, like, he's lost his stickiness.
He's lost his stick. You
You
know,
know?
and stickers can do that.
Dude, sometimes stickers just lose their stick.
And they just fall off.
They just fall off.
Yesterday, sticker, Evie, I took her to ballet. Daddy and daughter ballet session. She got me a sticker. She gave me a sticker after ballet.
Cute.
It was stickless. And it basically fell off my hand straight away. And I'm like, listen, doll, thank you so much.
So it wasn't a sticker.
Well, it was a sticker. She gave it to me at its weakest sticking point. And it basically, I had to like walk around like this to get to the car so it didn't fall off. And then once I got it to the car and I'm like, get in the car, it fell off. And I went, fuck it, she won't remember. And the sticker fell on the ground.
And did she remember?
Thank God she didn't.
Thank
she
God.
remembers everything else. So I think Tarek goes because of he's lost his stick. I don't see what Ryan Madison brought to that side. I'm not anti-Maddo. He's got great arms, but I don't know what he brought. Like, I don't know what we got out of having him in there. Now, maybe you don't just drop a guy after his first game and you give him a shot. I, though, in fairness to Ryan, having not watched a shitload of Parramatta games, didn't totally understand this selection anyway. Like, everyone's been like, no, he's been in fucking great form, da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, okay, sure. I'm just prepared to believe that one. Because I don't know what the fuck he really does. Like, is he doesn't seem to have, like, he's not ball player at all. Is he just a run hard, tackle hard, bend the line sort of a vibe?
Like, got an offload in him at club level, but
Okay.
didn't do much of that.
No.
It basically what we're saying, punters and dribblers in a roundabout way, is it's back to the drawing board.
What about
for us.
a fucking Hamole Olakau'atu? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, what about a big 6'12" fucking thick as shit Hamole Olakau'atu, dude? How's that look on an edge?
Yeah, bro.
How's that look on an edge, punters and dribblers?
Bruh. We need to bring cunt to the setup.
I think Hamole plays next game. That's my bold prediction. And if he doesn't, then Freddie needs to get some Ugg boots onto those feet, quick sticks.
Look, I hope to Christ that Freddie just opens his eyes and goes, oh shit, Hamole's fucking ready, dude. And oh shit, there's a left edge spot that's just opened up. Get that fucker on there and get him dominating.
Yep. Get him pounding and pounding and pounding. Get him running hard and
Or he's
straight.
taking the right side.
I don't give a fuck
Doesn't
where they
matter.
play him. I think he'll be fine. He has a right side, but I don't personally think that should matter all that much. I think you're a professional and you can do whatever. But if you've got a preference, then let's give him a preference. Let's just give him every opportunity to shine. Just give him the ball and say, hey, here, dude, you just run as hard as you can. And then when you see people running at you and you don't have the ball in your hands, eat them.
It's I was just
Gobble
like-
them up. Get your knife out. Get your fork out. Maybe a bit of sriracha, Tabasco sauce, mustard, hot English, whatever you need. Whatever.
Lamb jam, chutney, baby, whatever.
Mint jelly. Whatever.
Bit of milk, bit of gravy on
Bit
there,
of gravy
baby,
on
bit of
there.
mushroom sauce,
Tommy
bit of pepper,
sauce.
bit of jus if you're that sort
A
of
red
guy.
wine jus.
If
What's
you're a
that? That
jus-
Japanese mayo.
Ooh,
Fuck Kewpie mayo.
Kewpie,
You want to put a bit of
Kewpie
Kewpie on them, Hamole? Whatever the fuck side you need, dude. Whatever sauces.
some gherkins, bro.
If you see someone running at you with a football, whip out your condiments, pour it all over those motherfuckers, and smoke them.
Get to town, bruh. Pound town.
Someone is it's an interesting part of Olakau'atu's Wikipedia that Dave's just shown us here. Olakau'atu became part owner in the New Zealand Warriors NRL club after his brutalising performance against the Warriors left edge in their June 4th, 2022 clash. New Zealand Warriors CEO Cameron George offered the Manly second rower partial ownership of the Warriors franchise to commemorate his dominant performance. Now, such as the disrespect that Hamole showed and has for the Warriors, the stake he was given in the club was valued at, I believe, about $500,000, and he just sold it for like $5,000 because he didn't really care.
He doesn't. Money doesn't make him tick, mate.
But it was just more like, fuck it. Oh, you give me that? Cool. Now I'm going to sell it to someone else for
it's
even
glory.
cheaper.
Glory gets Hamole up and about, dude. He's got blue written all over him, mate.
Yeah.
He's got it written all over him. He'll fucking do a job in game two, I can promise you that. But changes we need, changes we will make, and game two we will win.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, Tom? We haven't won a decider at Suncorp since 2005, and I'm starting to think that maybe it's time.
2022 has a good ring to it.
17 years off the top of the dome.
I'm not a maths guy, so I'm not going to even try that.
I reckon we're due.
I think we're due.
I
can
reckon
see
we're
that.
fucking due, bro.
And I think we, without having looked directly at the numbers, I think that we love to win in Perth.
We do. Remember game two we played there a couple of years ago? Driving
Yes.
rain.
Tommy Turbo, hat-trick, loved it.
Tedesco,
Yeah.
when fucking gets that fucking ball away. Who's
Yeah.
there? Tommy Turbo, try time. Thanks
Yeah.
for coming.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
Tommy won't be there, but you
No.
get the fucking
The
picture.
his spirit will still
He
be
was
there.
exactly. His spirit will be there.
Bring in Gerbo, bring in Olakau'atu, Tata
We need an injection of Manly.
Yeah, we do. Not
That's
enough.
what we need. We
Well-
need an injection of Manly.
Yeah. Yep.
Mole, Gerbo, bang.
Easy.
That's
done.
a W right there, bruh. That's a W right there. Simple as that.
Simple. How many missed tackles did New South Wales have all up? Like, I didn't feel it was necessarily particularly awful, but I just know that Jake in his Origin career has basically negative missed tackles.
He averages like 0.6 missed tackles a game, which is basically nothing, which is less than one.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
Get him out there. He sets the fucking tone, bro. Get a Hamole out
Dude, that's
there.
pretty crazy. Tackles made 379, 378.
One different.
One different. Missed tackles, 34. Queensland actually missed more. Ineffective tackles, 13, 15. Keep going down. Possession was 51 New South Wales, 49 Queensland. Can you keep scrolling down, Dave?
Oh, sorry, hang on, it froze.
It's fucking TV.
Yeah.
Man,
I can
right.
read. So errors was 10-8, New South Wales 10, Queensland 8.
What was the penalty count?
4-3 to Queensland.
I'd like a couple less.
Yeah, that's actually Klein just wanting to get his mug on TV, I think.
Yeah, I want a couple less.
Yep. So is this thing just frozen? You can't seem to scroll?
I'll try again.
Fuck it.
The
Fuck
only-
it.
Yeah, the only thing under was interchanges.
Nah, fuck it. Eddie, as I alluded to just before, yesterday I got to go to Evie's ballet class. It's the cutest thing in the world.
Is that the first time you've gone?
It's the first time I've gone. She loves her ballet. I've mentioned that on the podcast before. But Steph gets her all dressed up in like her ballet tutus, and her hair's all cute and, all that sort of shit. And then gives me a bag of all, like, she's got like a wand in there and like a colourful scarf. They've got to use all these things when they're doing it. Get down there, and I didn't realise you also wear ballet shoes. So like everyone's in ballet shoes there, like all the little girls.
Yeah.
And then Evie's just running around in Chuck Taylors, in like all of her ballet outfit in Chuck Taylors. And I'm sending Steph photos. She's like, "You fucking idiot, the ballet shoes are in her bag." I'm like, too late now. Too late to go back now. We're mid-class. I'm not about to start stopping class to get her out of the Chuck Taylors. I actually think it looked kind of cool. She looked like a 90s, like quirky 90s rom-com chick.
I'm sure she'll, she's not going to get fucking disqualified. Is
Nah, you don't get disqualified in...
You don't get a DQ for wearing Chuck Taylor?
Nah, not in Tutu Ballet class, I think is what it's called. Shout out to Tutu, T-U-T-U.
How's she got? She got form?
Well, look, I mean, so usually she goes with Steph, and Steph's with Zoe.
Yeah.
Like, Steph has Zoe with her. So the parents are meant to do everything in the class. Like, you go, you hold their hand, and you skip around the fucking room, and you prance like a unicorn and shit. But Steph's usually with Zoe, so then Evie will go with the teacher. So Evie has become obsessed with this ballet teacher.
Yeah.
Something, can't remember her name. So we get down there, and I don't entirely understand anything that's going on. I'm like,
Oh, that's shocking.
so I'm like, oh yeah, so do we need, because like, so Evie's, they put their like markers on the ground where they're meant to sit, and Evie's sitting on her marker, and I'm just sitting on the sidelines, but then I see all the parents start to sit them. I'm like, yo, am I meant to come sit down with this thing? And it's like, yeah, dude, get involved in your kid's fucking experience here. So I'm like, oh, sorry. So we're all sitting down together, and then we're like doing these like sprinkle stars in the sky and blah, 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 da, da, da. Then we have to get up and start prancing around the room being like unicorns, and we're feeding unicorns, and we're fucking chasing unicorns and on our tiptoes dancing around. Evie,
How was your form?
you know what, dude? Considering I was the only goddamn dad there, I was the best dad in the room. You know what I mean? I was the best.
Look, fuck, take the wins when you can
You
get
take
them.
the wins when you can get them, right? And if I don't compete against, you don't see Roger Federer and Serena Williams doing battle on the court.
No, you don't?
So, I don't want to be compared to the mums in the ballet class. I was the best dad in the room. Now, if you remember, a mere couple of minutes ago, I mentioned that Evie is obsessed with the dance teacher.
You did.
So very early on in the piece, Evie basically abandoned me and just went and exclusively did all of her things with the dance teacher. And
So what the fuck were you doing?
I was galloping around a room by myself, just staring at Evie like, "Are you serious, bitch? What is this? Like, why am I here? Come on, everyone, we're chasing the unicorns, and now we're down and we're up jumping, and we're raising our legs." And when I'm like, okay. And then when we go, everyone back to your...
How did you think about going, I'm just going to go sit back down?
I did, but I thought, you know what? I don't want Evie, because she'd look at me every once in a while and be like, "How good's this, Dad?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's cool, man. It'd be better if you hung out with me. Like, I'm getting rejected here already." And then it got to the point where then it was like, "All right, everyone go back and sit down on your marker." I go and sit back down on our marker, and she just does not come. I'm sitting in the circle of mothers, children, daughters
By yourself.
by myself.
Oh my.
And like I'm a little teapot by myself. I'm having to do everything by myself. So whilst it was a beautiful and lovely experience, I felt, cast.
Doesn't
it was like,
sound like it for you, mate.
well, it's like
It was like you were cast away.
yeah, dude. It was the equivalent of like not being like last picked or not picked in like
Well, you weren't picked.
I wasn't picked.
No one picked you.
I was left there, and I just went, you know what?
Everyone partner up, and everyone did, and there was one person left with a partner, and it was you.
And I just had to hold my head high, shoulders back, and just dance like a unicorn, bro.
Did some of the life go out of you? Like, was your commitment to the teapot pose, was it affected?
Yeah, it was. It was when we first kicked it off, and I was enthusiastic about the things.
You were bringing your best. You were bringing your A game.
I was bringing my A
You were bringing
game. I wanted
you know.
Evie to know I'm enthusiastic. I'm here for ballet, and this is a good time. Daddy-daughter bonding time.
But also, you're classically trained, so you know what you're doing.
I know what I'm doing. I know my way around a ballet class. You know what I mean?
That's right.
But nah, look, I'd be lying if I didn't say that the pep left my step upon rejection from my daughter. Yeah, it was hard to dance around the room like a unicorn by yourself. I will say that for free. But anyway, just thought that was an important thing to share with the punter and the dribbler. If you are out there and you are in ballet class and your daughter does dog yo, you're not alone.
Know that.
Know that. You're not alone.
You're not alone. Shout out to the punter and the dribbler who made their way to ANZ last night, ACOR, for the Bloke in a Bar
Live show.
Pre-hype, pre-pump.
They were calling it the
Pre-dribble.
greatest live show of all time.
That's what good judges are saying, Tom. That's not you and I. That's good judges saying the greatest live show in the history of live shows. That's what they're saying. I can't help but agree with them, Tom. It was superb, particularly by you and I. Not often we'll pat each other on the back, but I think on
We're
this
not in the
occasion,
business of doing that, but
on this occasion, I'd be more than happy to.
yeah.
It's good to meet a few punters and dribblers at the end. A few Dior hoodies getting around, love to see it. A few Summer Tans, love to see it. A few punters and dribblers, love to see it. One bloke was in a T-shirt, the last dribble, love to see that.
Love to see that. Cold as a witch's tit, that boy must have been.
He would have been fucking freezing because it was Arctic. It was Arctic last night. It was fucking cold, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
It was cold. Thank you to Kemby for having us.
Thank you to Canby for having us, as always.
As always, Tom. As always.
Thoroughly enjoyed ourselves, revving up the punter and the dribbler before Origin. I will say I'm glad that I opted against going to the game. I was definitely keen to go, but then it was so goddamn cold and I was still very bounced out from the Melbourne weekend. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to go home and watch this thing on the couch. And that's what I did. Snuggled up to the misso.
Did you snuggle up?
Snuggled up, ordered a pizza. I hope Josh doesn't hear me say that. And
He will.
He will.
listens.
ordered a pizza and watched the game.
Prawn pizza.
Prawn
Seafood.
pizza, pizza picola from somewhere around the Bellevue Hill, Rose Bay region. I don't know where it is.
Garlic bread.
Pizza Olia.
Pizza cola?
Pizza Cola? No.
Yeah, that might be it. Pizza cola. I don't know, but it's fucking. You know what? Give me prawns. If it's prawn pizza, put more prawns on there. And if I order more prawns, put more prawns on there. That's all I'll say. I like it and it's consistent, but put some fucking prawns on it.
How many prawns do you think should be on a slice?
At least 2.
I think if you get 3,
Oh, if you
doing
get
well.
yeah, you're living good. But I think at least 2.
2 is the minimum.
2 is the minimum per slice amount of prawns you should have on a fucking slice of pizza. Like, it is ridiculous to have any less. You're taking the piss out of the consumer. Don't offer it if you can't afford to fucking put that many prawns on there.
Bro, it wouldn't be that expensive. It wouldn't be that expensive. Put 2 on. Put 2 on. I had a fucking good prawn pizza the other night. I don't know where from, so don't ask. There was 2 on every slice. Some had 3. And it was a fucking game changer.
Best pizza in Sydney is Bondi Trattoria, and it's not even a pizza joint. Sorry, it's just the way it is. If you've got a pizza joint and you're like, actually, no, that's not true, either prove it, like either put up or shut up, because Bondi Trattoria has you covered, in my humble opinion. Now, Eddie, time to talk some rugby league.
Let's talk some rugby league, Tom.
Because we haven't been doing that all show.
On behalf of whom?
KO.
KO.
Now, whenever we talk rugby league, as you know, we do it for our friends at KO, the only place to watch rugby league. If you don't have KO, you're a fucking idiot. Manly against the Tigers this weekend. Like, if ever there's been a 13 plus that you can just bank.
Dude, seriously, you just bank this and get on with your life.
Yeah.
Bank this and get on with your life.
Life is too short not to just bank this and get on with your life.
Look, if you want a bit of walking around money, put what you can afford on Manly to win 13 plus and just forget about it.
Can we get, well, actually, let's not get it from there because that's not Ned's, but I'd be interested to see what Manly 13 plus is paying.
I think, Tom, off the top of the dome, it's like 250.
Right.
270.
So even our great friends at Ned's, the only place to bet, if you are going to have a bet, do it responsibly, Ned's, if they think Manly 13 plus,
Manly 13 plus $2.65.
there you go. So it's guaranteed.
Manly 1 to 12, $2.80.
$2.65 is money for jam.
That's the easiest bet you're ever going to make. Now, if you want
You
to
don't have to do anything.
No, you don't. You just need to set and forget. If you are like me and you're an Oliver Twist operator and you want to go back to the well that, you know, provided you so much nourishment and water, then I'd be going Manly 13 plus into a Homole soon to be playing State of Origin Olakawatu anytime try scorer. Then I'd be going into a Ruben, the 15th peak hottest player in the NRL, Garrick, to score 2 or more tries. That is, Punters and Dribblers, going to get you $28.94 Australian cents. Again, if you are responsible, put whatever you deem a responsible amount of money on it, and then you can just set and forget. Please, sir, I want some more.
Please, sir, more, sir. Please, sir, can I have some more, sir?
That's a really good Oliver Twist, dude.
How good was that?
Yeah, that was a bounced out 32-year-old Oliver Twist.
31.
30-ish, 32-ish.
31.
32-ish.
I'm nowhere near 32.
Well, no, that's ridiculous because you are quite near 32. It's literally,
I'm nowhere near
it's
it.
literally the next age you're turning.
You're closer to that age than any other age. In the history
No,
of
I'm close to
ages.
31.
Well, no, you are 31, so you can't say you're closer to 31 because you are it.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, so you can't be closer to it. So you're
So I'm closer to 30.
No, you're close to 32.
Closer to 30 than 30.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Nah, bruh.
I actually am.
You can't. I tell you why that's impossible because you
What?
can't go backwards.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
You can.
You got a time machine?
You just turn around and walk backwards, dude. It's not that hard.
Not in.
What are you talking about,
Not
cunt?
in time, dude. Time
You just
marches
fucking like this.
forward,
You just
dude.
go like this.
Time marches forward.
You just walk backwards, bro.
Time marches forward.
So easy to do.
Time
I do it all the time.
marches forward.
Always walking backwards, bro.
32.
That's how I get around.
That's not true, Eddie. Don't lie to people. Yeah, the Tigers, obviously, they don't have Madge anymore. Like, yeah, sure. Like, sack your coach. That's worked in previous. That seems to be the issue.
2 coaches in one day. Well, that's rare, even by rugby league standards. You never see that. You never see that.
We were talking about Nathan Brown not wanting to, going, I'm not prepared to go to New Zealand, which, you know, many people have been like, I mean, surely you realised that your job was going to take you to New Zealand at some point, considering they're called the New Zealand Warriors. And that's fair. I did hear Brownie on NRL 360. Shout out to Brownie as well, who fronts up, like, gets sacked and is on the fucking NRL 360 that night. He was like, yeah, dude, when I signed 2 years ago, whatever it was, COVID hadn't fucked us. And he was like, our whole family was planning on going to New Zealand. Then COVID happened.
Yeah.
And we've been based in Redcliffe, and my family's been based in and we've been separated, and it's all been a shit show. And now, the idea of moving to New Zealand, my whole family is like, we don't want to do that. And my daughters are like, we're not going to go. And he's like, well, I'm not fucking breaking up my family to go to New Zealand. We've moved to London. We've moved to fucking all around. We've moved to England and all around England. We've moved to Newcastle. We were going to move to New Zealand. He's like, I've reached a point now where they've moved around a lot for me. I am going to, like prioritize my family now, and I'm fuck coaching. Like I'm out of coaching. I'm gonna now go help like other coaches not get young coaches not get steamrolled by like clubs not sort of doing right by them. I was like, how can you fucking knock that guy?
He's gonna what?
So he wants to basically be like a coach's assistant. So like he looks at someone like Trent Barrett, who he's like, Trent Barrett was a victim, he feels, he wasn't saying specifically Trent, but like a victim of clubs' mismanagement as much as he was, poor coaching.
Yep.
And he now Brownie sees himself as potentially someone who can help a young coach at a club.
So he'd be an assistant coach to a young coach.
He didn't go into that sort of level of specifics, but that's what it sort of seems like, a coaching advisor, or, where you don't necessarily have to be fucking chuffing around the world or the country every week.
Mate, I reckon assistant coach that'd be a bit of a vibe.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know what that earned, but like, can you see if there's like
Wouldn't
anywhere?
be bad, would it?
I don't know.
Just cruising,
But
none
like,
of the pressure.
yeah, because if you're like Cameron Surrealist, right, who's the assistant at the Panthers, would you leave the Panthers like this fucking top
Dude, Cameron
team?
Surrealist would have the easiest job in the world, in the sense that like he doesn't have to front up to the pressure, and they're winning all the time.
Yeah.
So it's like you feel like a genius.
And he's like one of the most highly sought after next coaches, where it's like, do you just sort of sit and wait and just sort of, bide your time?
Very much like Fitzgibbon. He just sat and he waited, and he sat and he waited, and he sat and he waited, and then that Sharky's job comes up and he goes, boom, I'll
Gonna
take that.
one.
But there's a couple of jobs freed up. Warriors freed up. Tigers freed up.
Dogs freed up.
Dogs freed up. None of them feel. If
surely.
Flano doesn't get one of those three, what the fuck is going on?
Something must be happening if he doesn't get one of them. Has to get one of them. Payne has to get one of them.
Do you reckon Paul Green will get one? I love talking about Paul Green.
Yeah, they do. I get it. Like Paul Green won a comp with North Queensland
And Thurston.
Do
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Punters and dribblers, do you know what we're saying?
That's what I'm saying. Flano built that fucking shark side.
From the ground up, bro.
Yeah.
From the ground
He
upwards.
took him from 14th when he took over to the promised land.
The promised land. Turn your lights off now. It's all good.
Yeah, so it got you back. We got here. We did it.
Turn the porch light off, bruh. Harold Holt's been found.
We found him. We found Harold.
Harold's been found. Don't worry. Harold's been
Now
found.
it's
And that was Shane's doing. Shane found Harold.
Holt. And listen, Harold was sadly, it was the remains of Harold Holt.
Sure.
It had been a long time.
He was decomposed.
Yeah,
But
he died of natural causes.
he was found. Now, it never stipulated whether he needed to be found dead or
Alive,
alive
no.
for the porch light to go off.
We just need to know where he was.
He was found dead, sadly.
Yeah. Also, like he would have been 100. He was old when he left us. He was old when he disappeared.
Yeah.
It'd be shocking if they found him alive in 2015.
He would have been. He
If
would have been
someone found
108.
Harold alive,
He would have been 108.
imagine if they found Harold alive clinging to a rock somewhere, a little rocky outcrop.
At
Just eating
108
fish
years
and waiting
old.
for it to rain before he's opened his mouth.
Like Tom Hanks.
yeah.
Just looking like Tom Hanks in Survivor. What, Castaway? What the fuck?
Castaway. 145 Harold Holt. And then you tell him the Sharkies won, and then he died.
And then he dies. I can die happy now. I've been clinging to this rock waiting for the Sharks to win a comp. Now my spirit has been set free. Look, all things to think about. All things to think about.
A lot to digest there, punters and dribblers. Know that.
Know that. Be interesting to see how the games go with Origin plays backing up. Who does, who doesn't. Can you just go through the games quickly? And I'm just going to say the game, Eddie, and you just pick a winner.
Sure.
Cows, Dragons.
Cows.
Yep. Titans, Rabbitohs.
Rabbits.
Rooster Storm.
Rooster Storm.
Storm.
Bronx, Raiders.
Bronx.
I'm going Raiders. Manly Tigers.
Manly.
Is that, wait, what time is that? Is that 2 on Saturday?
2 on Sunday. Because it's a long weekend. So
Yes. Knights, Panthers.
Panthers.
Yeah. Warriors, Sharks.
Sharks.
Dogs, Eels.
Eels.
There you go. It's a pretty easy round to tip.
It is.
The easiest round to tip. The only one that you can get fucked on is Bronx Raiders, I reckon, and and Rabbits. Rabbits could fuck you somehow against the Titans.
That wouldn't shock me.
No.
Wouldn't shock me at all. The Raiders-Broncos game wouldn't shock me either way. Probably be a draw. And then Rabbitohs have been fucking up and down all over the place this year. They haven't impressed me at all. And the Titans, although they've been awful, could get me up into completion, potentially, for a W. But I think it's a fucking round for the favourites, bruh. I've actually done that on about even, all favourites. That's my unit scooper.
Beautiful. About Even is available on YouTube as we speak right now. Also, shout out to Tobler for editing that Magic Round video.
Well done, Tobler.
Well done. That was good.
Congratulations, mate.
Only took him 8 years, but it was good.
All we need to do is just work on your speed.
If we get him sped up,
if we can speed you up, like put you in fast forward,
yeah,
then I think we're good.
We're good. We could pump out 2 videos a year if we get him fast forward.
If we put him into fast forward, we might get 2 a year, dude.
Yeah.
Which would be what? Exactly,
dude.
So put your feet up. You're done for this year.
Yeah. You're done for the year. That's Tobler's. He's done for the year.
I hope not. Well,
hopefully. What if we doof him some Ritalin as well?
Would you? Is this a Ritalin based thing?
I think full circle we might have to, and I think maybe by us, I think we have Dave here to do it.
What else is he here for?
To doof Tobler Ritalin when we need him to. Fire him up.
Fire him up, Dave.
Fire him up. Whip out this trusty straw and doof Tobler some Ritalin. We got videos.
Kickstart him. We might even put a little straw holder on the wall behind him.
Or like a Pez dispenser.
Yeah,
you just have to do a handstand under and hit a button and it just plop.
Shout out to Pez dispensers.
Yeah. Especially ones that we're going to sort of, remix to pop Ritalin in Tobler's ass. Anyway, I think that's us. You reckon that's us, Eddie?
Yeah, dude.
I think that's us.
I think it's time to
pack it up. Yep. We'll see you Monday, punters, dribblers. See you Monday. All right, punters, dribblers. This is a little bit of bonus extra we had to come back for. We were talking about public holiday and whether we're going to record the potty on a Monday or a Tuesday. We're thinking Tuesday, but now Dave's saying that he on Monday is going to have to drive to Canberra to pick up his dog who is staying at his sister's house.
No, at her sister, my dog's sister's house, not my sister.
So the dog is visiting its sister in Canberra?
Yep. I don't see a problem there.
You don't see a problem with that?
Have you never been to visit a sibling's house in a different city? Why the fuck
would you drive your dog to Canberra 3 hours away so it can hang out with its sister?
Well, a few reasons there. One of the reasons being that my parents are away, so I'm the only one home, and I'm too much of a busy man.
Are you a
dog walker? You can't look after your own dog.
Dude, I got 3 assignments due this week. I'm a busy man and State of Origin.
What do you need to do with the dog? What's it need to do?
2 walks a day, fed twice a day.
Dude, it's not that hard, dude.
Well, it's cold. I don't like going outside.
Dude, that is it. So instead of you looking after the dog, it has gone to Canberra to hang out with its sister.
Because, it's a longer story than that because my dog's sister's parents, whatever you want to call them.
Your dog's sister's owners.
Yeah.
Yep.
My dog's sister's owners, they used to live in Randwick. And so we used to see them all the time, get the dogs together for a little play date. And then when one of us went away, like my family or the dog's sister's family, we would look after the other one. But then, unfortunately, they moved to Canberra. So that makes it a little more difficult, but still doable. And to be fair, we didn't drop my dog there. My dog's sister's mother was in Sydney, so she picked up the dog and drove her to Canberra. Okay. It all makes sense, and it's all very logical and understandable.
And completely normal.
Yeah, very normal thing to do.
Is this a regular thing? You dropping the dog in Canberra?
Well, they've only
just so you can come back and
smoke
roast
bongs
up
and
in privacy.
Yeah. I think it's only happened.
Plagiarize assignments, fucking.
Yeah, we've done it twice, but the first time I went away, so it was only my mum that was home, and she's not a big dog person. So
I don't understand this Dior Day family thing of like, oh, there's only one person at home, so we can't look after the dog, for starters.
But my mum's not a big dog person in general. When we got the dog, she was like, it's yours, it's your responsibility, I'm not doing it. She is actually too busy to do it. She actually does work
she
hard.
probably has some good... I would never assume that Mama Bloom doesn't have shit to do I don't understand yours necessarily because you are the dog walker of the family. Do these
I'd be
dogs?
surprised if there isn't a spare 20 minutes morning and night,
That
like
you
hanging
can-
around.
Oh, it's got to be 40
You're
at
not that
least.
like, unless you're Elon Musk, bro. You're not that busy.
You're
No,
not that
I'm way
busy.
cooler. I thought
There's
we've
just-
already
there's
been
just
through that.
no
I'm way
way.
better than Elon Musk.
So
Anyone that says I'm too busy for 20 minutes morning
Mate,
and night
it's
is
at
taking
least
the
an hour and a
piss.
half per day. 2 walks, at least an hour and a half
I
together.
still think you've got that time in your day, personally.
You reckon you walk your dog for an hour and a half morning and night?
Like, minimum 40 minutes each time.
Yeah, I know. Like, but you don't have to. If you're like, I'm so fucking busy, you could cut it to 20.
I guess I could, but
Yeah.
I could also cut
Which
it to,
isn't that
I could
long.
also cut it to 0, which is what I did.
Clearly,
But you haven't, because it's fucking 6-hour round trip to
to Canberra. That's true. All the fucking now you got to drive to Canberra to get this thing.
you've actually fucked yourself and you've fucked your Monday.
And
You could, instead of driving to fucking Canberra and back in one day, which I've done when I used to deliver alcohol, it's not fun. You could have just done a couple of walks and just cruised.
so you have no relation to this family other than they share a dog, like they own the dog.
We had never met them before, and one day they just happened to take their dog when they were a lot younger into the same vet that we took our dog, and they were like, oh, this one looks a lot like that one. And they kind of did the Dioring, and they were like, oh, same date of birth, same breeder, and put us in touch.
And so you just contacted these people and went, "Hey, we have dogs that are related."
Can't remember if we sent the first text or if they did, but essentially, yeah.
This is the most dribbly fucking.
Ella has Tonka's brother's owner on Instagram.
Do they hang out?
Never.
Do when these two dogs catch up, do they act like brother and sister or sister and sister? Do they act like siblings?
Absolutely. They're like all over each other. They don't stop.
I've
I'll try to
always
get some
wondered
photos.
that.
It is very cute.
Do you
like-
reckon dogs know that it's their sibling or nah?
Yeah.
Well, I think that smell was originally used to determine like familial relations, so you don't end up chonging a relative and having like, kids that are,
Yeah.
So I assume that dogs don't fuck their siblings, as far as I'm aware.
No, they don't fuck their siblings.
Is this them?
That's them. That's very cute.
Oh, Evie the Groodle. I love that you've got the personalised.
Well, that's the sister.
Dog
That's not
Instagram.
my dog. Evie's the sister. My dog's Cosmo.
Which are they both in this photo?
Yeah, that's two dogs.
Cosmo Groodle's also got his own Instagram.
Yeah, my dad runs that. I don't.
I bet
Your
you.
dad runs it?
My dad runs the dog's Instagram.
How?
account.
When was the last post for Cosmo the Groodle?
I'll find it.
I hope they know their siblings because that'll warm my heart. Even though I think this is an absurd way to spend your time.
Oh, they definitely know their siblings. They're all over each other. This is Cosmo Groodle.
354 followers. He's following more than he's getting followed. You need to up his content, probably hashtags and shit.
When was the last post?
The last post was a week ago.
Okay, so Dad's keeping up.
Oh yeah, Dad keeps up.
Dad's regularly
This was the last post.
bed hair. Great from Papa Blue.
Papa Blue. We love it.
Look, Evie the Groodle, his sister, liked the photo as well, so that's good. She's on the gram.
You got to tell
she's active.
You got to tell your dad that it's considered highly uncouth to be following more than you're followed by.
Yeah, he's got to get more. He's got to get his followers
Highly
up.
uncouth.
I got to get those ratios back.
He's got to get his followers up
Yeah.
for Cosmo.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's embarrassing for Cosmo when she's in the dog park and they're looking at her
exactly.
being
Wait, is
like,
Cosmo
"Oh."
a guy or a girl?
Cosmo's a girl.
Okay, forgive me.
That's
I
okay.
would've thought
Don't
that
ever
was-
misgender my dog again.
Well, give it a chick's name then. I'm blown away that you're doing that. Like, if I get, you know what, I'd get it if you lived in the same city more. Although I still think it's wild that you've like just gone and cold called a family and been like, "Hey, our dog's your fucking dog's sister."
Well, Evie, the sister, her mother is a vet. So she's all into her dogs and like, it's great to have her because we've got no fucking clue. This is the first time we've ever had a dog. So we just ask her any questions about the dog, like, what should we feed her? Like, this is happening. Should we be worried? And she's just sorted us. So it's worked out well.
I wonder if she sees them as like this fucking family she's unfortunately acquired who are just like hitting her up for free vet advice and like, "Oi, can we have our dog come hang out with you?" Like, Jesus Christ.
I think you're
okay.
being unfair. I think she loves it because the dog's having a good time. She's dropped Evie at us a number of times.
No,
We had her,
that's
like,
nice.
last week.
I like that the dogs get on. I think that's lovely.
Yeah.
Like, as I said, if they like, Is that them?
Yeah, they're in there.
Oh, Rivergum
I think
Beach
this was
Party.
one of
Check
their
that out. Look at
birthday
the Groodles.
parties.
The Groodles getting.
This was one of their birthday parties at the beach where all the Groodle friends came.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That's so good.
Love that.
Well, drive safe, Dave.
Thanks.
Drive safe,
Drive
bruh.
I'm hoping I can meet them halfway, but also I don't want to ruin their public holiday. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
Dave,
You
you
can't
can't.
ask them if you can meet them halfway after they've looked after your dog, dude.
This
Nah,
fucking
bruh.
guy.
You can't do that,
After
bro.
they've looked after your dog all weekend, so you can basically pull yourself off and smoke cones. You don't have time to walk your dog. Can they meet you halfway? So where you're gonna have to get them to drive to Goulburn or some shit?
It's Sutton Forest Macca's is where we met before.
Oh, so you've got
Yeah,
four.
we've done a halfway before. Yeah.
Oh my god! Shout out to them.
Beautiful people. by the
Beautiful,
sounds.
beautiful story. I tell you what, there could be a rom-com in there if you start dating someone from their family, Dave.
Dude, that is a good rom-com where your dog's siblings owner, they, you know,
And so your dogs become like sisters, but also sisters again.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, dude.
yeah.
Think about it.
Think about that.
That is now us.
Bye-bye.
We had to come back for that.
Could you two just not talk anymore?